OCS Kanunga. You are here. Thank you.
The Chief Guest, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Interior and National Administration, Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, the DIG KPS, Mr. Edwin Diragansa, the Deputy Inspector General, Administration Police Service, Mr. Gilbert Masengerisa, all senior government officers present, fellow officers, good afternoon. My name is Luce Mwarire, currently the OCS Githunguri Police Station under Kiambu County. Sir, with your permission, allow me to present what affects most police stations across Kiambu country and Kenya at large. We have an issue with the security of our police buildings. We find that most of police stations do not have a perimeter fence. So recently when we had protests, many officers were scared because they were easily accessed by protesters who pretended to be protesting but were criminal gangs who took advantage of the situation, attacking our police officers, burning our stations, and also stealing firearms and ammunition from our stations, sir. So we are kindly requesting you consider having a permanent perimeter fence across all police stations in the Republic of Kenya. Also, sir, we have an issue with our police buildings where we are operating from. Most of these police buildings are condemned buildings. Some of them have leaking roofs, making us suffer or strain when we are serving common wananchis. We are also having issues with newly gazetted police stations, which lack very important offices like the gender and children desk. So we are kindly requesting, sir, for your intervention to ensure that these police stations have operational offices so that we are able to serve our communities well. Sir, also in the issue of housing, we are having an issue when these houses were transferred to national housing, the officers are deducted from their pay slip. So you find once an officer is transferred from one station, he leaves his family at that police line and moves to another station. So you are likely to be having officers working far from your station, leaving their family behind. As the OCS, the people occupying the police lines are civilians or relatives of the officers who transferred, and because they are being deducted from their pay slip, you have no right to move them from those houses. So we are kindly requesting that these houses that were constructed in this police line be set for police officers who can hand over those houses once they are transferred, so that we can have officers residing with these police stations to respond to emerging issues of security without delay, so that we don't cause frustration to the members of the public we are serving, sir. The next issue I want to handle, sir, is about the welfare of our police officers. Recently, we had some promotion bonds, and we are grateful that some officers are undergoing training. However, we have a class of officers who are disabled, who cannot manage to go on training. These officers have been left behind as others progress in the service because they cannot manage to attend those training at Kiganja or Embakasi. And so far, they have remained very demoralized officers who are very diligent and working very hard at the station. We are requesting, sir, if that slot can be spared for officers living with disabilities so that they can get promoted on merit. We are also, sir, considering that officers we are working with, there are others who are having chronic illness. We are praying, sir, that once they request for transfers on medical ground to a place where they find convenient for treatment, that they be around so that these officers can continue serving the Kenya Police Service from a convenient place of their choice, so that they are able also to live a normal life like other Kenyans. We are also pleading for you, sir. We have officers who have lived very far from their families. You find that 2 officers are serving at the National Police Service, and they are working at very different localities. Sir, if they consider applying for transfers to be close to each other, not necessarily working at the same station, they be considered so that even as we work for the national government, we don't have distinguished families along us. The other issue, sir, I wish to raise is about the public police relations. Recently, we saw some members of the public attack us because they have lost trust in the police or the public institution. We are kindly requesting that the members of political class, that they cease from inciting the members of the public, because we have been posted to serve these Kenyans. We have no issue. We request that we have a dialogue instead of protesting and bringing chaos to the police station, because these buildings were constructed for their sake, to assist these members of the public. And once they are destroyed, they are going to suffer, because officers will still continue serving others as they look for these services from a far distance. The other issue, sir, we have is the issue of strength and establishment. We are still working on very old establishment despite the growth in population and change in the crime trends. We are likely to have a problem of unpoliced crime, because the strength that we are having at the police station is very minimal. We are kindly requesting that the first the recruitment can be done, the better, so that we can up our officers, so that we are able to serve the Kenyans we are supposed to serve diligently, not leaving gaps because of the strained strength. We have issues where officers are being transferred without replacement, and you find some officers working in a strained way, even having less than 7 officers as an OCS in one station. So you are wondering where to deploy them, considering that out of those 7 officers, some are unwell. There are some who have serious issues that doesn't allow them maybe to handle firearms. With those few remarks, sir, I wish to thank you and welcome you back, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, OCS Ruse Mwarire. And now it is the turn of Officer Commanding Station, John Mambo.